Elon Musk says humans will be living on Mars by 2050. But how likely is that? And will they really be living on Mars, or just visiting for short periods of time? It's me and you're watching this channel. Join with me today as we find out exactly what Elon has planned for human life on Mars. This is one in a series of videos where we talk about how we might actually live on other planets like Mars. As the richest man on the planet, Elon has enough money to pursue his dreams of colonizing not only Mars but also the Moon. As founder of the space company SpaceX, he is developing the Starship vehicle, which he plans to use to get people and cargo to Mars. His goal is nothing less than to make life multiplanetary. In recent years, NASA has begun planning for human missions to Mars. NASA believes that humans could land on Mars by the year 2040. That would be just in time for the 60th anniversary of the first human landing on the Moon. A mission to Mars would be the next giant leap for humankind. But Mars isn't like the Moon. It has an atmosphere, but it's very thin and mostly carbon dioxide. Astronauts will need airtight suits to move around on the surface. The atmosphere is also very cold, so they'll need to bring their own oxygen to breathe and water to drink. If they want to stay longer than a few days, they'll need a shelter to protect them from the cold and any radiation that might come through the thin atmosphere from the sun. They'll also need food and a way to keep their body from wasting away in the low-gravity environment. So let's take a look at what Elon Musk, NASA, and other groups are doing to make life on Mars a reality. We'll start with Elon. His plan involves building a million-strong city on Mars by 2050. He says that there will be 1 million starships needed to get people and supplies to Mars. 1 million starships would require a lot of resources to build and launch, but Elon is confident that his company can do it. According to him, we should begin launching the first starships within the next 2 years. Each starship would carry 100 people into orbit and then land on Mars with them. After a few months on Mars, the starships would return to Earth, so each ship would make several trips back and forth between the two planets. Musk acknowledges that there will be danger involved in traveling to Mars and landing on it. There will be explosions, and some trips won't make it. But he's confident that progress can be made despite the setbacks. The first step will be to establish a supply base on Mars. This would include things like food, water, fuel, and other supplies that would be needed to support a human life on Mars. Elon thinks that once this is established, it will become easier to send more supplies and equipment to Mars, until eventually people can live there permanently. Elon also wants to develop a way to mine resources on Mars. This would include things like water, ice, and other minerals that could be used to build structures on Mars. By mining these resources on Mars, we wouldn't have to bring everything from Earth. That would save a lot of money and resources in the long run. NASA has a different approach. They don't plan on sending humans to Mars until they know that there is water there and that it is safe for humans to live there. To do this, NASA has sent rovers and other equipment to Mars to explore the planet and search for water. The VA also studied the planet's atmosphere and its magnetic field to see if it is safe for humans to live there. NASA is taking a slower approach, but they believe it's the best way to ensure the safety of any astronauts who go there. The problem with waiting until everything is perfect is that it may never be. Mars is a very hostile planet, and it will be difficult for humans to survive there even with all of the technology in the world. There will always be some danger involved in exploring new planets, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. The potential benefits of living on Mars are too great to pass up. If we can learn to live on Mars, it would mean that humanity would no longer be limited to just the Earth. We would have a backup planet in case something happens to the Earth. We would also have a new place to explore and learn about new things. Okay, so what do you think? Will humans ever live on Mars? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.